Hey there everybody, Savior here, welcoming you back to another episode of Let's Play Pikmin 2. In the last episode, we began our brand new adventure by descending into the Valley of Repose and using the first Pikmin squad we encountered, earn our very first treasure. And in this episode, we shall re-descend into the Valley of Repose and begin day 2 of our mission. Yes, land in this area. The Valley of Repose. Very melodramatic of them. Here we have a little landing sequence. You'll see this every single time we land on the beginning of the brand spanking new day. Oh, alert! Oh, what do you want? Good morning, workers. Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of your company? Sounds like good old-fashioned capitalism if you ask me, my friends. The Pikmin seem to be asleep in their onions. What lazy creatures! No wonder they lack survival skills. Stand beneath the onion and press A to call them out. Ooh. What happens if I descend? Oh no, is the Pikmin ship going to eat me in two? Will I become a Pikmin? No, don't tell me that! I will become a Pikmin! Captain, oh, you will not become a Pikmin. Do not worry. We, for some reason, we're kind of new to that. Oh. Okay, Louie. Let's begin day 2. Alrighty, like the ship said, stand underneath the onion. Press A to call it your Pikmin squad. We have 20 Pikmin. You will always have 20 Pikmin because you need 20 Pikmin to carry back your first treasure at the beginning of the game. And so now, we shall venture forward and encounter more pellet posies. However, as you can clearly see, there's a 5 above this pellet posy, meaning that it requires 5 Pikmin to carry it. The larger the number on the pellet posy, the more Pikmin are required to carry it, and the more reward you get for having the Pikmin take it back to their ship. Or their onion, I should say. Go. We can do a little bit of multitasking here. Olimar can take some Pikmin over here. We can go back to the area where Louie started and gain another. So I have some more pellet posies over here. They do respawn after a certain period of time has passed. And speaking of time, as you can clearly see above us on the top of the screen, a little sun meter has been added. That sun meter represents the time of day. Days in Pikmin 2 last about 13 minutes, give or take. A couple seconds. And unlike the first day, in which you had no time limit, you had all the day in the world, the ship clearly stressed that being the case. But now that day 2 has started, there is a time limit in each day you're given. However, for the second day, try to take your time, focus on gathering your Pikmin numbers. You're going to need a lot of reds upcoming soon. It's pretty advised to have a large number of reds. Oh, don't know why I sent Louie there. He's not really doing much of anything. Could have been picking some Pikmin. Alrighty, well, let's get these pellet posies down. But yes, as I was saying, on day 2, just try to focus on taking your time, gather up your Pikmin numbers. A large Pikmin squad to begin the game off is certainly a wonderful thing, and certainly no issue with that. As you can clearly see over there, now that we have these 2 pellet posies in there, we can advance forward. Come on. With our 36 Pikmin. Very nice. We're just gonna snag these little buggers. Come here, you. Alrighty, now with 33. Oh, that's not what I want. I want 30. Oh, god dang it. Here, we'll just be patient. Yes, unfortunately, we're gonna have to do a lot of waiting. I'm probably gonna cut just some of these carrying things out because I don't feel like making you guys wait for me to watch Pikmin carry things back to the onions. So, and now, oh my goodness, 47 Pikmin. 47 Pikmin. 47 scores and 7 Pikmin ago. Olimar was born on his planet of Hokotate, and he woke up one morning and said, I'm going to join a delivery service. I will deliver packages across the planet and be praised for my brilliance. But then he was stuck on a planet with Louie and tiny red creatures. Anyway, with 47 Pikmin, we can now crush this bag. And for some reason, the air is blowing us away, so we'll just throw, and there we go. The brag is broken, and we can now progress. Ah, another red dwarf Bulborb, as we learned. I didn't do that the last episode. Yes, in most cases, you can just swarm small enemies like this. Oh, get away. Hey, no, don't you come near me. Don't stay. Good boy. Anyway, that's what I'm trying to say. Unlike in the first episode, I showed simply basic killing of enemies by simply swarming them and killing them with numbers. However, on small enemies like this, normal Pikmin can instant kill them. If you throw a Pikmin directly on top of it, like this, it dies in one hit. Lucky us. That is a very effective way to kill small enemies without having them cause you too much trouble. We'll let those Pikmin carry that thing back in. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Alrighty. Now that we've killed the baby, let's kill the mama. This is the red Bulborb. Very classic enemy in the Pikmin series. Much bigger, much more of a threat. Alrighty. There are two tactics typically on fighting larger enemies like this that I advise doing. You have the very, very reckless tactic of using the C-stick to swarm the rear. Yes, rush the bum, as you could say, of the large enemy, hopefully swarming it and killing it with numbers. Or the tactic that I typically employ is stand behind the red Bulborb and mash A as fast as you can! Mash A! Yes! Woo! Yeah, victory! That'll be every single enemy I fight like that. I typically tend to have that mindset when I kill those things. Anyway, now that my heart's racing, now that the blood's pumping, let's send these Pikmin back to the ship with the remains of the large red Bulborb. In addition to that 5 pellet posy. However, there's a treasure over there. You probably saw it, that crushed soda can. We need some more Pikmin to carry that. So let's go back. Probably should have left Louie there, but I'm not being a very good demonstrator of multitasking and don't... Okay, good. 36. Alright. We need 35 to carry that thing back. So I was hoping it wouldn't poop on my face today, but it did. No, it didn't. I lied! No one likes poop on their face. Except you, Louie. You like poop on your face. Louie loves poop on his face, don't you? No, we're not gonna go there, Louie. We're not. This is G-rated show here. Alrighty. Let's swarm this can. 35 Pikmin. We have 37. Ha! 37 beats 35. Do you know why 6 was afraid of 7? 7 beat 35. Oh! Burn. That didn't even make any sense. Alrighty. What we're gonna do? We're gonna go do this. We're gonna send Louie. No, there's no point in doing that. We're just going to send everyone back to camp. As you can see, the day is about halfway over. Regardless of how much time has passed in the day, I'm not really too worried about how much time we have left because there's only a couple more things in the day we need to take care of, at least for day 2. As you can see, the larger enemies give you way more Pikmin than the smaller ones. Definitely suggest if you're looking for big Pikmin yields, go slay some big old monsters. And anyway, we will gather these Pikmin. And here we go. Now time for a little multitasking. Louie, you stay here. You're useless. Come with me, Olimar. There was a wall on the far end of that area we just passed and defeated that red Bulborb that the Pikmin can actually destroy. Yes, Pikmin can destroy thatched walls. See that thing over there? We're gonna go break that down. We're gonna go bash our heads against it like there's no tomorrow. Alright, Pikmin, let's go to town. Party! Party, bang, bang. Heavy metal. And with that awkward metal traces, we have our new treasure. What is we have here? We have utter scrap. It kind of looks like a little face. Kind of looks like going like, oh. Anyway, Louie, with your Pikmin, return to Olimar. We need you. We need your assistance to metal headbang against this wall. I'm coming. I'm almost there. Come on. Come on, guys. You're really slow. Why are you so slow? Oh, it's almost there. We're not going to let them beat us. Oh, we're going to help him. We're going to throw him on the roof. Get up there. Oh, now we get headbangers on the roof. It's a real party now. Let's get them. Oh, we got them on the other side. There's a party going all over. Yeah. Party, party. Louie, what the hell are you doing? Hey, look, the wall's down. Yay! How could Pikmin destroy such a massive wall? When masked, their weight is ferocious. That's probably very true, but their might is ferocious instead. Louie, did Olimar instruct your proper Pikmin commanding protocol? Apparently not. Olimar, you're failing as a duty as a superior. Wow, getting told by your ship there, Olimar. You gotta stick up for yourself, little guy. Yes, we already know this. This is stuff we already know. Using Pikmin, swarming Pikmin. We already know this stuff, ship. You already gave us an entire day of tutorial. Don't need to give it to us again. Alrighty. Olimar, get over here. Command the squad with 70 Pikmin. We approach this strange-looking pile of feces. Because that's what it looks like to me. Ooh, look at the poop. Oh, it's so poopy. It has light coming out of it. Interesting. Warm air is rolling up from... warm air is... shit, that's disgusting. Why would you say things like that? Anyway. No, it is not poop. It is a hole. What could lie underground? What is wrong? You both show expressions of unease. Do not fear. The leader's group of Pikmin will join you. I shall dispatch my research pod too. Approach the hole and press A to jump in. Alrighty, this is an introduction to one of the most prevalent parts of this game. Unlike for those of you who played Pikmin 1, this did not exist in Pikmin 1. However, unique to Pikmin 2, we have the introduction of dungeons, essentially. Little mini holes where you can gain tons of treasures inside. They're scattered through every single level of the game, and they're essentially like the challenge areas within the overworlds themselves. So, as you can see, the Emergence Cave is the cave we have just approached. The 4 circles below the title indicate what type of hazards lie within this dungeon. Unfortunately for us, there are no hazards of any type. We have never been in there before, so 0 treasures with 70 out of 70 Pikmin entering. So let us enter the hole. We just jumped in a bunch of poop. Ew! Fortunately for you guys, it saves every single time you enter a new level. Yes, they're leveled, so you have different stages within one dungeon. Luckily for you, it saves at each beginning of each one. So I recommend if you're playing through this, if you have a rough time, maybe you lose a lot of Pikmin on a particular floor, it's really nice because you can just start back at the beginning, just resetting the game. It's very useful. Intriguing. My heat sensors indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than on the surface. Then why is everything covered in snow? I don't know. Analysis suggests subterranean areas may support different life forms than the surface. If you wish to check underground terrain, press start to communicate with me. I am not just a ship, I am an all-purpose space support pod. Yes, you're an all-purpose space support. Space. Anyway, yes, you can clearly see, this is where you'll bring back any treasures you'll have. The ship's pod will stay here. Kind of acts as your little hub of operations. Nothing really ever hurts you in this area, at least for the most part. In later areas, you're not that lucky. And so, let's begin our first dungeon in the Emergence Cave. Right off the bat, our very first treasure. It's a 7-Up cap. Oh, I love 7-Up. 7-Up's a great soda. I normally don't find it that much in the States. However, every single time I've gone to Canada, I've gotten it. So props to Canadians. Mad props to Canadians for the 7-Up. I approve. All you Canadians out there, you got a special place in my heart for 7-Up. Anyway, as Heap's ship just mentioned, different life forms. Oh, let's get interrupted by the ship. That's going to happen. That's going to be a running theme of this Let's Play. Getting interrupted by the ship. I'm trying to say something relevant. Quenching Emblem, 7-Up, 100 Pokos. Wonderful. Anyway, as I was trying to say, we'll get the other 5 Pikmin that got left behind. For a second I thought they were floating out there. Okay. As the ship was saying just earlier, different life forms can be found underneath the ground. As you can clearly see, we have the introduction of snowy dwarf Bulborbs, I believe they're called. So, but unfortunately for us, they're no different than any other Bulborbs. They die just the same! Die! Yes, we enter holes and we seemingly murder every single organism in the hole. Not only are we here strictly for the purpose of corporate greed, we are also here for the destruction of wildlife. Olmar, Louis, you truly work for a vile, vile company. Yes, one thing I'll mention while the Pikmin are they're drugging themselves. Oh, damn. They must be sitting around that orange getting pretty high. No, that's not good, Pikmin. You shouldn't do that. That's not good for you. Anyway, we're not talking about drugs in this Let's Play. We're talking about killing things. Anyway, as you can clearly see, or I'll take time, we have all these dead bodies here, but what can we do with these dead bodies? There's no onion to take them to in order for them to get sucked up and turn into more Pikmin. The only place for them to get put back to would be the ship's pod. You can take back the bodies of your yes, okay. What do we have? Ship, 180 Pokos. Citrus Lump. Kind of like a tangerine. I love tangerines. They're so good. Anyway, you can take back the bodies of the dead enemies you kill within the dungeons for very small Poko numbers. Anywhere between 1 to 15. Normally, I would do that because I'm really OCD with clearing the floors. I really like to have every single treasure and every single enemy be collected. However, one thing I've never noticed or never done before in a Let's playthrough of this game was see what the value of the what the Poco value is for only collecting every treasure. I want to see how many Pocos you have by only collecting all 201 treasures in this game. So, my goal in this is to not collect a single enemy treasure. The second I said that, I remembered that there's an area in the game where that's actually going to bite me in the ass super hardcore, and I will only collect those treasures then, and I will make a note of it, that those are the only enemies I collected. But, aside from those enemies... Oh, okay, we're getting into it by more poop! More steaming poop! This poop appears to be quite deep. My senses indicate more treacherous terrain ahead. Louis, do you recall what you can adjust the camera with LRZ, correct? Yes, we do recall that, Chip. Your expression suggests you do. Excellent. Then approach the hole and press A to enter. Sorry. Approach the poop and press A to enter it. Alrighty, with further ado, let us descend further into this poop. Poop! Emergence Cave, sub-level 2. And yes, we can skip that little intro scene. We've already seen that. And yes, we are already on the final floor of the Emergence Cave. Oh, how these dungeons come and go. Already, some more. Good. Alright. Woo! What is this? Shiny! Remember, kids, shiny is wonderful. It's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design of the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space. Perhaps this could be used for something other than salvage. Yes, I should probably note here that what the ship just said, that this half sphere appears to be the remnants, or what the planet looked like from space. As you can clearly see, even though there's a slight glare on it, I can skip through this rest of this dialogue, but how will we ever lift it? I fear that not that even the 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it. Oh, that's another thing I should point out, but I'll point that out after this. As you can clearly see, it resembles the northern hemisphere of the Earth. As you can clearly see, there's the US, Canada, there's Alaska, all that good stuff. It suggests that I'm pretty sure that developers have even announced this, that the planet that the Pikmin live on, the planet that Pikmin takes place, is actually the Earth after humans have gone extinct. That like life has evolved past what it is now, and that plant animals have kind of grown and evolved together to kind of form unison species, which it's very interesting. It's actually really interesting to think about, which is actually kind of deep, kind of scary to think about, that this is what Earth might look like, that there might be little tiny spacemen with red carrot things roaming the Earth, seemingly murdering everything that they find. That's kind of sick to think about, but kind of interesting at the same time. So, but moving along, science lesson aside, swarms, whoosh and swarm. Oh, good. Okay, good. One thing that'll happen a lot of the time is enemies will chomp down on Pikmin, not eating them, but putting them in their mouths. If you can kill the enemy before they actually chomp, then you actually save the enemy Pikmin, and they don't get eaten, which is wonderful. Anyway, appears we have an opening in the cavern. What are these? Flowers! Oh, they're pretty. They're purple. I like purple flowers. They're pretty. Pretty flowers. Anyway, astounding! The flower blooms in a cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Clearly it is warmer down there and above. Look, the Pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into the flower. For just then, the ship kind of sounded like one of those TV announcers on like a safari show. And there goes the wild Pikmin, storming through the terrain. Look how they seemingly follow their master without any question, without any order given. They just do it. Anyway. Yes, Pikmin seem to be yearned to tossed into this flower, so let's throw some Pikmin in there. Only 5 Pikmin can be thrown into these flowers, and I'll explain why. So we're just gonna mash Pikmin in there, and then we're just gonna mash Pikmin in here. There we go. Get in that flower. And anyway, and with this, my friends, oh, they're so fat. Look how fat they are. They're so cute. Meet the purple Pikmin!
Amazing, a purple Pikmin. It has hair, and it is quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report. Olimar's not being too elaborate, guess. It must be an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers. Intriguing. Perhaps there are others. I also like how the voice for the ship has changed like 7 times so far throughout the course of this project. Anyway, yes, meet the purple Pikmin. They are a new type of Pikmin, unique to Pikmin 2. They were not found in Pikmin 1 because the flowers we needed to throw them into are not up on the surface. And in Pikmin 1, you couldn't go underground. So that's the reason why they were hidden away from the player in Pikmin 1. Anyway, a couple notes to make about purple Pikmin. First note, as you can clearly see, they appear to be kind of slow. Not that all leaf Pikmin are slow anyway, but they're slower than any of the other Pikmin species. So unfortunately, while they're in their leaf stage, you're going to have to be waiting for them to catch up to you. It's rather annoying, if I do say so myself, but you'll learn to get over it. Anyway, moving on. Next note. As you can clearly notice, making our way through this area with red Pikmin was pretty easy. The enemies really didn't show much of a problem to us. I mean, they almost ate one of my Pikmin, but that's not really much of a loss. So it seems easy enough. Purple Pikmin make this game 20 million times easier. I'm very spoiled that I never played Pikmin 1 because I don't know how I live with myself. Firstly, actually, another bit of controls. When you have a Pikmin squad of different colors, tapping left and right on the D-pad swaps out the color Pikmin you want. So as you can clearly see, let's just swap between red and purple there. And later on, when we introduce new types of Pikmin's, I guess you could say, age stage. I really don't know what to describe it. We'll explain that later. Their evolutionary stage between leaf and flower Pikmin. We'll explain that at a later time. You can do that while up in the D-pad, but we'll get there later. Anyway, purple Pikmin in combat. Like that ship mentioned, they're very strong and heavy, meaning that, you can clearly see, boom! They kind of do a slamming motion as they descend from their height of your throw. That throw instantly kills any small enemy as long as they are somewhat above them during the arc of their throw. Meaning that it makes killing enemies even easier. And to top that all off, if you're throwing them at a larger enemy that wouldn't normally kill the thing in one hit, it stuns the enemy. So imagine throwing a large squad of purple Pikmin on top of a large enemy like the red Bulborb. That thing goes down like it's not even a problem, which is wonderful. Purple Pikmin make this game way too easy. Anyway, and the last note about purple Pikmin, or there's a couple more notes, but this is the last major note. As you remember, that sphere took 101 Pikmin to lift. 101. Purple Pikmin can carry the weight of 10 Pikmin. As you can clearly see, 40, 50, 60. They can carry a lot of weight. They are troopers compared to any other Pikmin. And so with that few Pikmin, we can carry this giant globe. I have 56 reds left, and those guys are just going to town. But we're going to move all of our Pikmin around it because this thing is going to move at a snail's pace unless we don't. So that's that. Alrighty. Like I mentioned before, it's actually kind of interesting about that globe. It's just making me think about it a little bit. Anyway. Couple more notes about purple Pikmin. Purple Pikmin have no resistances to any of the hazards located in this game, unlike red Pikmin, which are immune to fire. I don't know if I mentioned that. Red Pikmin are immune to fire. In addition, they are stronger attackers, having a 1.5 multiplier to their damage. Purple Pikmin have a 3 times multiplier to their damage, which is another amazing thing about them. They're strong. They're the strongest attacking Pikmin as well. And we're going to get interrupted here, so I'm just going to let this happen. I'm going to let this cutscene fold out. Oh, shiny 200 Pokos, the spherical atlas! There is a device resembling a microchip embedded inside the sphere, retrieving data. Error, I could only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve new geographic charts. I will input this data into my planetary database and name it the Sphere Chart. Press start to contact me and access the Explorer kit on the radar screen with L. Now that we have this new data, you should explore the decoded territory tomorrow. Yes, this is an example of a unique treasure. Certain treasures in the game will allow us to access new areas of the map, new areas to explore and investigate. And like the ship mentioned before, press L on the menu screen to bring up the items menu, the Explorer kit. As you can clearly see on the lower right, left hand, we have the Sphere Chart, a brand new item, but there are tons of items that we can get throughout the game.
they are all actually upgrades to Olimar and Louie's suits, in addition to the items that allow us to explore new areas. So it's very interesting. They added there's dungeon crawling elements, upgrades elements. Pikmin 2 is a pretty awesome game. Got a lot of stuff in there working for you. Come on, you! Get your ass over here. Get your ass over here. Stupid slow fat Pikmin. Anyway. Some more wrapping notes up about purple Pikmin. Like I said, they're not immune to any hazards. They're 3 times to their damage. They're slower. They can carry the weight of 10 Pikmin. I think that's about it. So, let's investigate this geyser on over here.
Whoa, look at all that water coming out. Ugh.
Astounding! Water shooting from this geyser with incredible force. Sensors indicate that it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try.
And as you clearly see, that's the exit to the dungeons. Geysers blast us out. Geysers also are usually underneath holes like that one. It really wouldn't help us to get launched up into absolutely nothing. So that is it. We are done. We've collected every treasure within the Emergence cave. So let us ascend and escape to the surface with our Pikmin. Cave complete. 0 Pikmin lost. 480 Pokos gained. Wonderful. And with that, we reascend the Valley of Repose. Simple, hard work, over and done.
More alarms. What do you want now, ship? You have successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent decision-making, gentlemen. We must celebrate your first successful spelunking expedition. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs in-depth analysis. I shall send a report back to the President tonight detailing your progress. What else do you want, ship? Olimar and Louis, since you will have a new area to explore tomorrow, today's work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable. You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. Yes, the very rare occasion that we actually want to play the game more, you tell us we're exhausted and we can't work. But when we don't want to work, you tell us it's for the good of the company and that we have to labor and toil. You, ship, are a hypocrite. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. You're a jerky jerk. Yes, haste makes waste, so take it slow and steady. I mentioned before I mashed through the dialogue a little fast. I apologize there. But I was just mentioning that you have all the time in the world. There's no number of days required in order to be able to complete the mission. So you can take as many days as you would like. Another note, notice how the purple Pikmin went into the ship. Purple Pikmin have no onion for which they're housing, so they are actually housed within the ship's storage compartments, making it a little easier for you to access them so that you don't have to go and get them underground every single time, because there's nowhere to get them on the surface. You see? Awesome, 650 Poco day earned, 930 so far. In terms of Pikmin gain, we gained 40 reds and 10 purples. Great numbers, if I do say so myself. And we have one last email from the... Oh, baby steps first. Olimar, playing well and don't worry about me. Our debt is happy, Hocotate savings and loan. After all, besides, there's nothing left to repossess. So, ha! So it seems the president's in good spirits. It seems we're doing a good job for him. That's a good thing to hear. Alrighty, and now that we have saved and concluded day 2, wait. Oh, I love that little triumphant introduction to the new area. Yes, the Awakening Wood is the new area we're going to be exploring in the next episode, my friends. Yes, in the next episode of Let's Play Pikmin 2, we shall begin by descending into the Awakening Wood and exploring, maybe finding some new Pikmin, maybe finding some new treasures, maybe finding some new enemies there as well. Alrighty, guys, with that, I will see you all on day 3.